Hey there, thanks for joining me at Autism Advocating. Today we're talking about owning your parenting style. So before we get started, I just wanted to say thank you for joining me. If you are new to Autism Advocating, we are sharing our journey on the path of discovery with autism, and I am so happy you joined us. Today, I wanted to take a little bit of a detour and talk about owning your parenting style because this is something that's come up for us, and I think it might be something that you can relate to. So I have prepared a little statement for you, and I'm going to go ahead and read it, and let's see if you can relate. I'd love to hear in the comments below if you can relate. So my name is Beth. I am a worrying helicopter parent. I own it very proudly. I could justify why being this way is a necessity being an autism mom, but truth be told, I would probably be a helicopter mom regardless. So I wanted to discuss why and who we justify this for, who we're concerned about their opinions and what their opinions truly matter. Why do we as a society believe helicopter parenting is a bad thing? And I wanted to share this really important saying with you today. So I'm not sure who it originally comes from, but you'll never regret the time you do spend with your kids, but you will regret the time you didn't. And that's what my helicopter parenting kind of boils down to, is that I love the time with my kids. I never thought I would be the type of parent or mom that would want to be a stay-at-home mom or any of those types of things. Have my children sleep in my bed. I always said, nope, baby comes home from the hospital, goes in their crib in the nursery. That's why you have a nursery, like all those things. But truth be told, you really don't know. Especially until you come home that first night. I remember it fondly with my little man, bringing him home and just thinking, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna put him in the nursery? No, I'm gonna be in the nursery all night checking on him. And one of the most powerful things that I was told as words of advice was from my oldest sister, who told me that at the end of the day, Beth, you pray before you go to sleep and you hand it over to God, and He's got it, and you have to trust and believe in that. And I was like, I don't know if I can do that, but it is what gets me to sleep every night. So really great advice. And ever since that day, I just knew that I wanted to be with my kiddos. So I spent my first year with my son home, working from home with in-home care provided by grandparents, which was amazing. And after that, I was able to pursue entrepreneurship and stay at home with my little man all by myself. And it's been amazing. And I just still go through periods where he's going off on a new adventure, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna miss him, and I want to be with him. And so I don't necessarily equate it to being a helicopter parent, but it really, to outsiders, that's what it is. And especially even with my daughter now, I do the same type of thing. Like, I love my time with her, and then I go down the path with my husband, like, why doesn't she ever play with herself? Well, she's used to playing with me. I always make myself available because I do truly believe that we don't know what tomorrow brings, and I'm not going to regret being on the floor with her playing every day versus sitting on Facebook or social media or working on a project that I will forget about in a month. But I'm curious what you think. Why do you think we feel we have to justify it? Because I do feel guilty and have that sense that I have to justify it to someone. I'm not sure who this magical person is. But I just want to encourage you, autism parents or not, own your parenting style. There's nothing wrong with being a helicopter parent, and just embrace it. And the sooner that you can get over it, the sooner everyone else will. And then I want to just discuss briefly with you, the type of parent you are with autism and whether it's the same or different. I'd love to hear your feedback. I know that we got the diagnosis, and we were adamant we are not treating him any differently, and we want him to have the same opportunities as every other kiddo. And that's 100% true. And that's why I'm here on this channel, is advocating for autism and sharing our story, in hopes that others can relate to things and realize that we are different in some aspects, but we're really connected by a lot of similarities. We have still given our son all the opportunities that a lot of other children get. They just look different, how those opportunities are presented or how we go about them. We were just blessed to take a nice long road trip, and our road trip just looked a little bit different than others. We traveled in an RV to make things easier, and it did. It was one single bathroom. This is our biggest thing, and if you're ever considering RVing, or you have a child that you're like, there's no way I could take a trip, an RV was really nice because we got it. He got to acclimate himself to the RV. He got used to that bathroom and where he would sleep. And so along the road trip, even though our scenery and our stuff around us changed, that stayed consistent, and it really made a difference for him, and for our opportunity to be able to travel, because I love to travel, my husband loves to travel. It was a way that we could still make the trip work with my family. So again, it may look different. Everyone else traveled in vehicles, but they're probably a little bit jealous. We got to travel with our own bathroom. We didn't have to worry about finding a clean restroom during these COVID times and stuff like that. So things do look different, but we make it work. And I want to empower other families out there to find a way to make things work for you. Even if they do look different, we still want to give these kiddos opportunities, and we can be that kind of parent, the kind of parent that can go out in the world and say, you know what? Yeah, we are blessed with this different opportunity, but we're turning this blessing into more blessings for our child, because that's truly what it is we were trusted with this being, and it is our job to make that the best it can be for them. So I hope that resonates with you, even if you aren't an autism parent, but you're checking this out. Maybe it's something that you can relate to and understand that in the end, we're all just parents trying to do the best that we can for our children. And that's truly my message as what your parenting style is. It's a parent trying to do the best for their child. It's not that, yeah, I'm a helicopter mom, or whatever type of parent you are. You're just a parent trying to do the best for your child. So thank you for joining me on Autism Advocating. If you like what I shared today and you want to hear more of this stuff, check out my other videos below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you back here next week. Thank you.